Hi all, welcome to the announcement today on our webinar. We're just going to let everyone join because there's quite a lot of you on today, so just going to give it probably another 3 or 4 minutes. Thanks all. Good afternoon everyone, just letting the last 3 people join in. We'll be starting shortly. Thank you. Good afternoon all, we're just going to give it 1 more minute to let everyone join and we'll get started very shortly. Thank you. Right, hello everyone, and thank you for joining today. We've got a few more people left to join, but we'll get cracking, and we'll start the webinar. The others will be able to catch up on a recorded version. Let me just move on to the agenda slide. Over to you, Paddy. I'll let you to run through these bits. I've unmuted you now.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name is Pori Kelly. I'm together with my colleague, Philip Talman. We're going to cover the recent Microsoft announcement on GP. And we'll then go on to talk about the different options available for the roadmap for Dynamics. And we'll look at questions and answers and review any questions and answers that you've got. So just in terms of the announcement itself, per the previous announcement from Microsoft, they had indicated that next year that they are going to stop new business licenses for new customers for the GP licenses. That's both for GP perpetual licenses and from April the 1st, 26th for subscription licenses for those customers that are planning to go on subscription support per the roadmap. So in terms of the core announcement itself, the core announcement is giving us advance warning that we've now got a 5-year roadmap, which signals the end of life for Dynamics GP. Now, for each year of that 5 years, there will be a brand new release coming out each year in October 1st with 2 service packs alongside, and that will cover all of the product enhancements, the new features, any regulatory or tax updates, alongside any technical support on your infrastructure, in addition to the 2 service packs that are released alongside the main release each October. In addition, Microsoft have also advised that April 30th, 2031, that they will then end the security updates that are updated on the servers in relation to the applications themselves. So just to recap, in terms of the timeline, we've got a 5 years of GP releases each October, ending September 30th, 29 for the main release, followed by April 30th for the security updates. And if I now go on to pass on to my colleague, Phil Talman, he'll explain some of the options and advantages of the roadmap, and in particular going to BC.
Thanks, Paddy. So we've got a number of options available to our GP customers, some of which we've already done with some of our early adopters. And these are the options that are kind of available for you from us. So we've got the ability to offer a Microsoft-funded 2-day workshop, which gives you guys the ability to review and evaluate if BC is a good fit for yourselves. Typically this is broken down into 2 days. So the first day is working with a consultant and yourselves. They'll run through with your teams how you utilise GP and rate it back to BC, and off the back of that, the second day is spent writing up and ultimately giving you a high-level estimate, which gives you an indication of what a project may look like moving to BC, and that's entirely funded by Microsoft, which is available to all of our GP customers that qualify. There are some slight qualification criteria, so we can run through them with you on those on an individual basis. There's discounted BC licensing for all existing GP customers that qualify within an enhancement plan, and that values up to 40% discount. And those licenses do include free Power Automate licenses, and then furthermore to these options that are available, there is potential Microsoft funding for the consultancy for a migration from GP to BC, again for qualifying customers that we'll run through with all of our customers and clients if you qualify, and be able to add that option onto you as well. So let me just move the slide, I think. Bear with me. I'll let Paddy talk to you, talk you through what's next for you going forward. We can go from there.
So just in terms of the options available for clients, in addition to the offerings for BC, you will have the ability to release to follow the modern life cycle for your existing GP solution. So in the short term, you have the ability to upgrade the latest version that comes out each October, or service packs. So in the short term, if you've got infrastructure, I'm aware of some of the clients that have servers that are going to be discontinued, that are on old versions, and they want to maintain support on the modern life cycle. So they'll plan to upgrade once in the life cycle to stay on the supported version according to the modern life cycle. And we will continue to support you on that journey. In the medium term, in order to be able to plan for the short, medium term, we'll also look to try and also advise the options available that Phil has outlined and the promotions accompanying those options, which allow you to take advantage of the Bridge to Cloud promotion and to check whether you want to include those numbers and help you do budgeting in the medium term to plan to move to the cloud version of BC. So we will have one-to-one meetings, and we will plan those over the next number of months with each of our clients, have one-to-one meetings to discuss the individual roadmaps with you in the short term and the medium term, to check that you're fully briefed and to also reassure you that you are supported on your existing GP solution alongside planning for the move to cloud. So what we want to do is make sure that each questions, all of the questions that you have, that you direct them to myself and Phil, and that we will continue to support you in the short, medium term and long term for your current solution and your legacy solution and beyond. So I just wanted to check with Phil, have we got any questions or any updates from the people?
I guess that's for everyone to say now. If you've got any questions using the functionality in GoToWebinar, if you post them now, we'll answer as many as we can. Appreciate that we might not be able to answer all of your questions that come through. It's relatively new news to us as well. So if we can't answer them right now, we'll back to you ASAP. Oh, we've got a question that's come in. Let me just make sure. So hi, so it looks like September 2029 is the date we need to have migrated off. We use tax. Sorry, so September 2029 is the date we need to have migrated off because you use tax plugins. I don't want to say yes or no at this point. Have you got any thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, what we will do is we'll address all of the questions that you're asking, and we will send responses to each and every question asked. But we will be following up at one-to-one arranged meetings with all our clients. In terms of the cutoff periods, it's important to note that Microsoft have signaled that 2029 is the last officially supported release. So October the 1st, 2028 to the end of that year will be the last fully supported release that has enhanced support from Microsoft. Your solution for unsupported versions or for versions that go beyond that timescale are supported by our Advantage Help Desk. But the important thing to note is that the enhancement will not be continued with Microsoft. So it is important to plan the transition from that point onwards. But in regards to the specifics of going into the detail of tax and whether there are plugins that are impacted and other systems that are impacted, we will have to go through the roadmaps and the entire solution with all of our clients to check each one case by case, client by client.
Thanks, Paddy. I hope that answers the question. I'm just checking now, Paddy. I don't think there's any more come in. No more have come in. Well, as we said earlier on, if you get any more questions in the meantime, do feel free to drop us an email and reach out to us. As I said, we'll be reaching out to all of you over the next few days and weeks to have those follow-up calls and help you on this journey that we're going to go through. Excellent. Unless you have anything else to say, Paddy, I think we can let everyone go and have some time back.
Yeah, just to thank everybody for attending. We'll be following up this session with one-to-one meetings over the next few weeks and months, and no doubt we'll check any questions that come in the meantime. We will forward any answers to you.
Brilliant. Thanks, Paddy, and thanks all for your attendance today and listening in.